Hey guys, it's Ashley and welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you guys my Avengers Infinity War review. Oh man, part of me doesn't know where to start just because that movie just, my mind is blown from this movie, like, seriously. So, Avengers Infinity War, I'm going to try to make this as spoiler free as I possibly can. I don't want to spoil the movie for anybody. I know it just came out this past weekend, and I know there are still a lot of people out there that haven't seen it, so I don't want to spoil too much. I really don't. I just want to talk about some things that I just got from the movie, and just everything, like, oh man, it was just crazy. It was such a crazy movie, okay? So this is literally 10 years in the making, right? Marvel they've had this in their head for 10 years now. They've had 18 movies leading up to this movie, and it's just so crazy. You know, it's amazing what they bring to you in this movie, and I've got to be honest, I just was in awe most of the movie. Just in awe. Like, there's so many emotions that run through you during this movie. I was crying, I was laughing, I was just in shock. There's just so much going on, and you're just kind of like, what? Like, literally, that's just how I felt. Like, I mean, I'm at a loss for words because this movie it like hits you. It really hits you. It does. It hits you in your feels the whole time. You're just going through the emotions in this movie. You really are. I was trying to decide how I wanted to rate this movie out of 5 stars because it's so amazing, and it's you know, you've been waiting so long for this and you're anticipating so much, and it definitely lives up to your standards or your expectations. Like, again, like I said, my mind was blown by this movie. I decided personally to give the movie 4.9 out of 5 stars instead of 5 because no movie is perfect, and I'm giving it 4.9 just because of the emotions it sent me through. I'm pretty sure everybody has felt the same way. It's just things you're just not expecting, and you're just like, whoa, Marvel, what are you, like, what? I know I'm just kind of like speaking in general terms right now, but that's just kind of how the movie makes you feel. There's just so much going on, and there's so many emotions with it, and so many things that you're just not expecting and you're seeing, and it's just crazy. It's honestly such crazy scenarios, and it's amazing. All mixed into one. That's just how you can describe this movie, honestly. There's just so much that you don't expect. Like, it's like the things that you have in your head, and then you see the movie and you're like, what? Like, oh man, I can admit that I was wrong about some things. I truly was wrong about some things, and that doesn't necessarily mean that what my thinking is going to be wrong for Avengers 4, but for Infinity War, I was wrong for some things, and it's just like, Marvel did that on purpose, you know, like, none of the cast members had the full script, so, you know, most of them didn't even know what exactly was happening for everything, so it's just like, everybody was just in shock, and it's just like, oh man, I feel like every person talking about this movie is just gonna be like, you know, they already have the memes out there of people, like, after they see Infinity War, that's literally how you feel. You're just kind of like stuck, and you're just like, what do I do now? And then you gotta wait a whole year to see the 4th one, which I'm sure this year will fly by. You know, we've got Ant-Man and the Wasp in the way, we've got Captain Marvel coming too, but I mean, right now you're just kind of like, whoa. I love, you know, the mix of all the teams that they have in the movie. So you're literally bringing everyone in for this movie from everything. You got Iron Man, you've got Hulk, you got Guardians of the Galaxy, you got the Avengers, you know, you're just mixing all of them together, and I think the way that they did it, they mixed it very well, having people in different scenarios and different situations, you know. I think they meshed very well together, and it didn't like make anybody else outshine by another person. Like, I don't feel like people got more, I don't know, what am I trying to say? I guess I don't feel like more people got more screen time, I guess, than others, because it's just, there's just stuff constantly happening, so it's jumping from scenario to scenario the whole time, so everybody's on screen, you see everybody, and it's just not like too much focus, because honestly you can't do it. You can't focus on just one person because there's just so many people. You have to focus on just the storyline at this point. The person you probably see the most in the movie is Thanos, which, goodness gracious. But I just think that the way that they mix everybody and they have everybody is just so done. It's done so well, and everyone works together. Everyone meshes well together. It works. It really does work. I have to say, with Thanos, he is truly a villain, and he's one of those villains that, you know, he feels like he's doing what's right. You know, who was I thinking of? I want to say I was thinking of the Joker, but I don't think it was the Joker. The Joker's just literally crazy. But Thanos, he's crazy and he's evil and he's just this mad titan. But in his head, he feels like he's doing the right thing, you know. And he's just, oh man, it's the things that he feels like are right and that he has to do to get to what he needs to do. Like, it's crazy the things that he's going through. Like, I mean, whew. Thanos is a true villain and he's crazy, and I'm so mad at Thanos. All you want to do is just strangle him. Like, he just infuriates you. Oh man. But at the same time, like, he's doing what he needs to do to get the Infinity Gauntlet. So, yeah, Thanos. Yeah, Thanos. Again, with the emotions with this movie, I've never ever been to a movie where it was completely silent at the end of the movie. It was dead silent in our theater. Nobody said a word. It was honestly so quiet. And it's just because you've seen this amazing 2.5 hour movie and you don't know what to say. You don't know what to think. You don't know what to do afterwards. Your mind, again, is blown. You're just in shock. You're just in awe. Like, what did I just watch? What did I just see? What did Marvel just do to me? They just gave me Infinity War, and now I'm in this place that I don't know what to think and what to do, and my emotions are everywhere, and that's just how you feel. And I feel like everybody in the theater felt that way. You're just kind of like, oh my goodness, like, it was crazy amazing. From this movie, again, I will say, I was wrong about some theories. I was wrong about my thoughts that I had. Not everything, but some things that just took you by surprise, which, you know, they did on purpose. You know, there are all these rumors and theories going around before the movie came out, and nobody's quite saying anything because they want you to be surprised. They want you to not expect anything. They want it to leave you in the state that it left everybody. That's what they wanted for you. So I have some theories from that going into Avengers 4, which I can't say because I feel like it's gonna spoil this one, and I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but I will say that it's something unexpected. You're not gonna expect the things that happen in Infinity War, and I've heard a lot of people didn't realize that Avengers 4 was part 2 of this. You know, they didn't know that it was continuation of Infinity War, and it truly is, and you just have to wait, because now it's kind of like you're just stuck, and you have to know what's happening next, and so now you have to wait. But I have my theories of what's going to happen, but I will probably get to that later once it gets closer to the movie coming out. But it's just, man, there's so many thoughts running through my head of what could happen next. And I think that's what I like the most about it, is it leaves you thinking, it leaves you anticipating more and wanting more, and so now you're just waiting, and you just have to know, and so you're making up all these scenarios, and I promise you there's going to be all these movies, or all these videos, and blogs and stuff, and all this stuff written about theories of what's going to happen, and again, it's going to be one of those where you're going to have all these theories, and you're going to think you know what happens, and you're not. It's gonna blow your mind again. You're gonna be surprised and you're just gonna be like, what just happened? I know that's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen because it just happened in Infinity War, so, you know. I will say one thing, and my boyfriend and I discussed this, is one underlying issue in Infinity War is love. Love is a big part, I will say, not to spoil, but love is a part of this movie, and it's a sticker, and it gets you, and oh man. I also want to point out, can we just talk about Chris Evans as Captain America? He looks good, okay? He looks really good. I think they highlighted his hair for this movie. He has the beard working for him. He looks really good. Let's just insert a picture of him right now. We're just gonna insert a picture. Okay, yeah, he looks good. He looks good. I just, you know, this movie was so good, and we've just been waiting so long, and I'm ready to see the next one. There's so many parts that were so good. Again, I say the mixing of all the teams was so amazing. I love the way they did it. And I actually saw Andre from Black Nerd Comedy talk about this, and I didn't realize it until he made a point about it, but like when they're showing the different teams and the different people, you hear their music. So when it showed Guardians of the Galaxy, you hear some music that you would expect from Guardians of the Galaxy. They show Captain America and you hear his theme song come on. They show Black Panther and you hear his theme song. So it's like you're getting everybody together, but in a separate way, in a sense. So like everybody's getting their piece, but it's all piecing it together, basically. I hope that made sense. I feel like I'm rambling now. But it's just, it's such a good movie. It just leaves you so hurt and happy and just, you're just kind of shook at the end of this. But it's amazing. If you guys have not seen it, definitely go check it out. This movie's already breaking records. It's made like almost $300 million in one weekend. That's crazy. That's so crazy. And you know, I knew all those records that Black Panther was breaking. I just knew Infinity War was just gonna blow it out the window. I just knew it was gonna happen because there was already the hype from from Black Panther and the hype of Infinity War coming. So you know, people are already excited about it, and you know it's gonna be good. It's mixing all of your favorite characters together. So of course it was gonna be breaking records. Of course it was gonna be making all this money, and it's crazy and it's amazing. And that was literally just opening weekend. It's the Tuesday right now after the movie came out, and it's just crazy. And so many people I know haven't seen it already, and I've been trying my hardest not to spoil anything. Like people at work have been talking about it, and I won't tell them anything because I don't want to spoil it. This is something that you can't spoil for somebody. You cannot spoil this movie for your people. They have to go see it. If you have not seen it, guys, please go see this movie. Don't let somebody spoil it for you. Go see it. You have to see it. You have to feel the emotions that everybody else is feeling. You really do. It's a crazy, amazing movie. I don't know. I don't know, guys. This movie has put me through all the emotions, and I loved it so much. I have to go see it again. I haven't seen it again yet, but it is on my list to go see again. I cannot wait to see it again. I can't wait for you guys to see it if you haven't already. If you have, let me know down below what your favorite parts were or how you felt after this. I know, again, like I said, it's just sitting people through emotions. You're shocked, you're in awe, but it's so good, it's so amazing, and it's one that you just have to see. So let me know down below what your favorite part was, if you have seen the movie, or you know, just anything you want to talk about with this. I feel like I could talk about Infinity War for hours, so let me know your comments down below, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe down below, and go ahead and share this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!